Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain.
All right, how's everybody doing? I am Dr. Imfan Akpan. Glad to be here. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put on my Lucid smart glasses. I mean, I've been getting more views, more comments since I've been wearing these weird, well, they're real, but not real glasses. So these are actually my smart glasses that can connect via Bluetooth to my phone. And the reason I got it is because it can connect to Chat GPT of all things, which is pretty amazing. And that's why I had to make this video. So I wanted to talk about this because I was looking forward to this since really the end of 2023. And when you had the capability to start making these GPTs, and now it's here. The store is here. And I'm so excited, wanted to show you the store. And then at the same time, I've got so many questions because I've got questions. So there's things I'm really not sure about with the store and from the information that I've seen and that I've gotten. So before we get into it, make sure that you're clicking the subscribe button. That is good because every time there's a new video, you get notified of it. So when I come with a new recording, you get notified of that. If you listen to this on the podcast. So this broadcast goes out, of course, on YouTube, and then in YouTube in the live and also in the podcast. So you'll find it on YouTube live and on the podcast. Then we also have the podcast, just the audio. So Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, iHeart. It's on all of those platforms as well with the audio. The great thing with the video is that you can see everything that I'm about to show you and go over. So that makes it a little bit more interesting. You can always listen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into Chat GPT and to kind of show you what this looks like. So while we're in here, this is the GPT Store. So this is a GPT Store, and it's pretty neat. So it's pretty neat. When I went in here today, I noticed this global view, and then I turned it off. So I'm going to tell you, I'm not sure what that global view is and what it means. But when you're in here, you can, it's kind of like the App Store. So you can find and then create your own versions of Chat GPT. So they have categories. So they have a featured, so they have the top picks, Dolly, so the image generating, writing, productivity, research and analysis, programming, education, and lifestyle. These are the categories that they have so far. If you create a GPT, you don't assign it to a category, it doesn't fit into one of these categories, it's automatically in other. So when you go down with the featured, and they're supposed to change this from what I understand, but these have been the same ones. These were here yesterday. So you've got consensus, you've got all trails, code, tutor, books. And then these are some of the trending or popular GPTs. I'm going to click on see more. So you see we got consensus, ask your PDF, Scholar AI. These are also, if you're familiar with the APIs, these are also in that API store. So let's click on this and see what happens. So now we get a longer list. But what's interesting is you see this one, Auto Expert, Chat V6 GPT edition. So this is an actual person. So some of these are businesses because you got web pages and you got Canva. So they have their own GPT. That's pretty neat. I've got to try that. This one, Pietro Shirano, if I'm saying that correctly. There's a designer GPT, logo creator. So these are some of the popular ones that people are using right now. These are GPTs that are created by the Chat GPT team. So these are Chat GPTs. So they've got data analyst. That's pretty neat. I've got to try that. DALL-E. So they've got a host of these. Chat GPT Classic. So the latest version with no additional capability. Okay, that's interesting. Web browser. So this is to help you gather information or conduct research. Wow. So this is pretty neat. And I haven't seen these. So some of these I have not seen. Sous Chef, Mocktail, I've seen that before. And then you go, there's the DALL-E image generator. So you've got Logo GPT. So that's neat. So you've got some of these. These are DALL-E. So you see individuals' names here. So these are people who created the GPTs. These are writing GPTs. So this is, I think this is great. So it puts ChatGPT into segments, and you're able to go to these certain areas, and these GPTs are specialized in these particular areas. I think what I'll do next time is maybe go in and show how you make a GPT. So here's some of the education GPTs. So these are pretty neat. So you see there's quite a few individuals, right? Dustin Miller again, Auto Expert, Yoda Ishikawa, Prompt Professor. So you learn about prompt engineering. So it's pretty neat. What I'd like to know, Tattoo GPT, about is the whole revenue sharing model. So you may be wondering, have you created any GPTs? And I just put in my name, and you can do that too. I've created quite a few. So I've created, C Corp Assistant, Counting Class Innovator, Business Model Canvas GPT, Patent GPT, Power BI, DAX GPT, Touchdown Talk. So I've been busy in creating GPTs, and the aim is, number one, of course, I want to learn and I want to help. So I went in and created as many of these that I think would tie in and be very helpful, and this is a great opportunity to be able to contribute to AI, which I think is amazing. The only downside is that I wish they would have it so that the 3.5 or the free version has access to the GPTs. So in order to create them or to have access to them, you need to be a plus user. So I think that's kind of a downside to it, if you would call it that, because you'd have to, you have to be able to make payment. Let me go back in here. Let me show you my GPTs again. So let me go back and share the screen so you can see I've been clicking around. So some of this is the first time that I've actually gone through this. So if you go in that right-hand corner, you can click there right next to create. And this is a list of all of my GPTs. So these are all of the GPTs that I've created. Let's load some more. So you can see I created tax assistant, accounting class innovator. Y'all know I'm an accounting professor, managerial accounting GPT, financial accounting GPT, ghostwriter GPT, patent GPT. I've got a logo GPT. So someone has a logo GPT, but they put it all in one word, and I've got it as 2 words. Professor accounting, expert on the digital divide, accounting educator, S Corp guide, LLC explorer. This one is a big one. And it's got 3 chats: accounting scholar, scribe. So this helps with accounting research. So this is what I put together in the GPT store. So if you go in there, so if you want to check any of these out and you're a Plus user, you can actually go in to Chat GPT and go to the GPT store, and then you can type in my name, and it'll actually allow you to search by a name. So you don't have to know the title of the GPT exactly, but it'll let you search by name. The other thing is that, let's look at one of these. So let's look at tax assistant. So here's the GPT. So it's tax assistant. I offer formal, detailed answers on personal income tax by Infinite. So it gives you some questions to get you started that you can ask. But when we go in here, these are the options. So we got the new chat, the about, hide from sidebar, send feedback. What I was looking for, let's see. Here's the about, powered by GPT-4. So with this, you've got browsing. So that means you can go on the internet. Advanced data analysis is part of this, and you can generate images. So you got DALL-E and web browsing through Bing. So that's very interesting. So you can get the information. It can go online and get the information for you. What I was looking for particularly was there it is, copy link. So you can copy this link and share the link. That is a key thing. So if you think about it, you can create one of these GPTs, you can share it in emails, you can share it online, and those who have that link will be taken directly to your GPT. In this case, this GPT is tax assistant. And that's one of the pluses and the minuses that I was thinking about, because one, you need to be a Plus user to access it. So if you're a free user, you get the link, it won't do you any good. It will do you good if you're a Plus user. Now they have another tier of user as well, which, let's see if we can go to that, and I can show you that other tier of user. It's called the, let's see here. It's called the team plan. Trying to see how I can do this. I don't want to do that. Well, it's called the team plan. And on this team plan, it's $25. So you need more than one person. It's $25 per month per person, billed annually. So you got to pay for the whole year, and you need at least 2 users to sign up and then pay the $25 per month for 12 months. Now you get higher message caps. So there's a throttle on GPT-4 and DALL-E and browsing and advanced data analysis. you can create and share GPTs with your workspace. So you can create these GPTs and then share them between those who are on your team. And then you have an administrative console for workspace management and no training on your data. So your data is in a secure space. Is this Chat GPT for business? Because we've got the enterprise and now we've got the team. I'm not sure. I can't really say if it is or if it isn't. I'm going online to try to find the OpenAI blog. There we go. So let's see. Let's see here. Let's go on the blog and see what we can find out. Share screen. So I went to openai.blog. So this is the latest updates, ChatGPT team, and the store. So let's find out what's here. Enhances. They've launched enterprise. So a few months ago. So you've got businesses like Block, Canva, Carlisle, Estee Lauder, PwC, Zapier. So they're using the enterprise. And this is a self-serve plan. So it's a self-serve plan. Let's see what that opens up to. Okay. So this is what I mentioned before. You get a bigger context window, no training on your business data or conversations, secure workspace, custom GPTs, and you've got an administrative console. So this, it seems like it's a business type of setup that costs $25 per month, billed annually, or $30 per month per user. Oh, okay. So it didn't say that. So on the, this is interesting. So when you go on ChatGPT to upgrade, it says that it's $25 a month, and there's an asterisk that says bill annually, but it doesn't say. So here it says it's $30 a month per user, bill monthly. Okay, that's interesting. So let me go to the team. I'm going to share again and just go to that other tab where I shared the, it says introducing. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Hold on. I know you're wondering. You're like, wait a minute. He just shared ChatGPT. I think that's it. Yeah, this is it. Customize. Okay. So this gives you an overview. So these are some of the teams that are using it already. ChatGPT for Teams. It's got Robinhood, Khan Academy, Handshake. All right. Browsing the web. Okay. Quickly pull insights from docs. Okay. So it's got it. You upload the Excel. Okay, that's pretty neat. Debug the code for me. All right. Disassemble. Yeah, this is great. The vision. This is I think so. What you're seeing here is vision. So this is a picture, and then it's asking ChatGPT to break down what's on that, and it takes those Post-it notes and translates it. That's one thing I want to talk about is the vision portion. And I think the vision piece with ChatGPT is one of the most underrated aspects of it. And I think that is one of the most amazing features that it has is the vision. The times that I've used it, it worked best with text. So I went to, I may have had video with that. I went to the refrigerator, took a picture of the refrigerator, asked it to tell me what I could make for dinner, and it had a hard time to figure out what was what in the refrigerator. Not that the refrigerator is messy, but it did better with text. And I mean, it did way better with text and taking notes. So you've got some notes. So for example, I had students doing presentations. I took notes that I wanted to use for grading. I took a picture of it. ChatGPT organized all of that for me, all of the comments and feedback. So that part I think is underutilized, and I think is really, really amazing. So I'm going to end this here. And I think what I'll do when I come back is show how you can create the GPT, what that looks like, putting one together, making one, and how long it takes, because it's really easy. And this is a great opportunity to be a part of this. So I recommend, if you're not a Plus user, think about upgrading to the next tier. All right, I'd love to hear what you think. Getting your feedback in the comments. Appreciate it. Have an amazing week.
In my veins, I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like